Hello friends, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. This is Yogi from Christchurch. So today video I'm going to share you about Australia visa. Last night Australia declared that anyone who wants to study in Australia, it is absolutely free in specifically healthcare sector. So which means anyone who want to study in Australia related to nursing course, midwife course, diploma, healthcare, everything is going to get free, absolutely free in Victoria, Australia. So this is the best time to apply a study visa from overseas. And the guy who is having a science background, specifically from bioside, so this is the best time to apply for Australia study visa. Why I'm saying that? Because this healthcare sector is having in the short skill list of Australia for long term list. That's the first thing. Second thing, the residency in the long term short skill in Australia is very easy process. So they just give like two options. One is a regional province program and another is a express entry, just like Canada. So express entry is mainly basically in in Sydney location, and the rest of the Australia in regional path they provide a regional pathway to residence. So but the problem is that one has to stay there in the region for at least until that residency has been sorted. So I'm calling all the guys who want to migrate to Australia, this is the best time to apply to. So I thought this immigration news has been just launched yesterday night, so I thought I should make a very quick video about that so that everyone can enjoy the content of the video. And also there are many people who want to go to Australia because Australia is an English speaking country. So apart from this, making sure your IELTS score should be aligned, because the nursing qualification and the high qualification more than graduate level, the English proficiency is required. For any diploma or any midwife course, Australia accept 5 band to 5.5 band, depend upon the courses. But for a graduate program and more than a graduate program or the master program, they required a IELTS band of 6.5. So that means the person and most of the people will fall in this category. So which really means that IELTS is not a barrier for anyone, because when you are just really releasing from your college, like a year after 12 or year 13, so probably that English level is absolutely fine, and most of the schools, whether it is in India, Pakistan, Bangladesh or Sri Lanka, they are just English medium, because English is a second language in all these countries. So I hope you shouldn't be worried about your IELTS examination. And PT is also acceptable around all over Australia and New Zealand. There were another question related I want to cover in this video as well, though it's not relevant actually, but it is related to the New Zealand. So someone was asking me, she's a nurse from India, and how she can get to migrate to New Zealand. So the answer for this question is you need to get a job, or you can come for a visitor visa and just done your registration process in New Zealand. Once registered um, you registered your certificate here, then you will get a job very easily. Yeah. So this is specifically for that nurse who is calling from India. So she can easily get settled here in New Zealand. I'm telling you and repeatedly again and again, because New Zealand, I know some of you guys will comment that New Zealand is very tough, but for healthcare sector, for teaching occupations and for doctors, New Zealand is very lenient nowadays, because they require a lot of nurses, a lot of healthcare workers, a lot of midwives. So if like you should also try like with the various social website or like job portals. I already made a lot of videos about which job website you should visit in New Zealand, which is the authentic site. And the another question was I want to cover in this video as well, that was for accreditation. So he was asking what is the like where is the accreditation list available of New Zealand employers. See, the answer to this question is earlier, like 6 months before, in New Zealand immigration website, that list was available. But what happened, because earlier there was like only maybe 2000, employers, but now because of the work visa, new work visa system, everyone has to get an accreditation to give a sponsorship. So which result into like most of the employer like their application has been like been processed by immigration, so they have like almost double triple workload, so they are not able to update their website. And second thing, like the updation and like the what you call the immigration accreditation process is a little lengthy nowadays, because of like too many employers has applied for that. The roughly figures you imagine, like it is around like 22 or 23,000 roughly approximately the employer who filed the application, so they are overloaded. So also when it's coming to the website is also like becomes very heavy, so it is just like not updated yet. So you need to wait until like the list is been updated by the immigration website. But of course there is a provision in immigration website where you can get all the accredited employer list there. Otherwise most of the jobs they just now because like accreditation system is well in place, so most of the employer they mentioning it in their like portals and job website, that whether they can give sponsorship or not. So be aware of that, and you can always ask the questions in comment section, or also when you apply to any company, so they can give you clear cut answer. It is not like glitch or like something else where employer is being dozy. Most of the employer in New Zealand is very very kind and very polite, and they reply every email nicely, gently, and with the correct information. So they have never been dozy. That's what my, because I am based in New Zealand, I know the Kiwi culture. I know they are very honest people. They don't tell lies, they don't be dozy, they don't give you like false assurance. So they are very transparent with the system. So that is from my side for about all about like today's video. If you're happy with the content, just please like, share and subscribe to my channel, and you can also share it with your friends. So whoever want to come to Australia on a in a healthcare occupation, the study is absolutely free by Australian government for all healthcare courses. Thank you so much, and you guys have a good day.